Happy Saturday. What's going on? For those of you who may be brand new to the channel, I want to welcome you. To those who will listen to the podcast, watch the replay, all that good stuff. I am Coach Kimmi. I teach notaries nationwide how to start their business, how to grow their business, how to have a great foundation, how to get confidence, right? How to learn how to price your services, add additional services such as apostilles, how to do field inspections. You name it, we do it. We do it from A to Z over here at notaryeducators.com. So today I had a couple little things I wanted to share with you. Just a couple stories. Hey guys, welcome. It's so nice. I thought I would sit outside for a little bit. I had an early start today. One thing is about pricing your services. And the second one, Jeffrey just told me, and I forgot what it was. I'm sure it'll come to me. Something happened. I just don't remember what the second thing was. I might have to scream in the house and say, hey, what'd you tell me to talk about? Hey guys, welcome, welcome. So, the first thing I want to talk about is pricing your services, though. Should you or should you not, kind of haggle with your clients? Okay, and I've been getting that in our group chat quite a bit. Actually, they'll tell someone the price, and the person is like, "That's too much. That's too much. I thought it was $10. I thought it was $5." Should you or should you not alter your price because someone's complaining about it? The short answer is going to be no. I don't haggle too much about my pricing. Now, what prompted this conversation is earlier today I had a call and the person was like, oh, I went to UPS and they told me $25 just for the notarization and then $6 to print their document. I was like, dang, UPS ain't playing because the one near my house, they typically only charge $3. No, $6 to print. $6 for the notarization and print is I think $3, and you can email it them. They even charge you if you have it emailed and printed to them, and they have to print it for you. So UPS ain't playing about that money either. Okay, so she was like, I thought it was only going to be like $15. I'm like, she didn't read that on my website. Yes, welcome. So anyway, I told her I was already out and about. I was going to Chick-fil-A for some breakfast. I was out early today. And I said, hey, if you come to me, I'll charge you 25, which is what I charge when they come to my house. It was a school affidavit, right? So anyway, she proceeds to tell me about these UPS charges or whatever. And I said, well, if you're going to come to me, I'll do it for 20. Well, the reason Jeffrey was having a fit when I told her to do it for 20, because usually the person that you go and make the most concessions for, they drive you crazy. That's the client from you nowhere. I mean, they complain because she was already complaining. They'll leave you a bad review after you tried to help them. They want the most. It's not perfect. It's just sometimes that person who you trying to help the most, unfortunately, don't appreciate it. So I was trying to help her out because she sounded like she might have a lot going on, and my heart kind of breaks sometimes for people. Um. So anyway, she ended up not coming. He already knew she wasn't coming. He told me she's not coming. Sure enough, she did not come. Hey guys, what questions do you have while you're here live? Any questions? Where are you in your notary journey? Are you just starting out? Do you just need to learn how to have a profitable business? Where are you in your notary journey? Where are you? It is so nice here in Georgia today. I said I'm going outside. I got a few minutes. I do have a 3:30. And he wanted me to talk to you guys about something else, but I forgot because I usually say, hey, what am I talking about today? Usually it's something that's actually happened to us. But I will go on my little tangent today about owning something really quick because I think that struck a chord the other day when I was saying, quit waiting. Quit waiting. All the time you guys are saying, well, hey, Kimmi, I got my commission. I'm going to wait till next year. I'm going to wait till the first of the year. I'm going to wait till after the holidays. I'm going to wait till the kids in school. I'm going to wait till I retire. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Sorry. I'm not a big waiter. Waiting, it will never come. If you waiting for the perfect circumstances, the perfect everything to start your business, I'm going to start my business as soon as I have my $100 for my LLC, or as soon as I have my $800 wherever you're located, because LLCs cost different in different states. That's why I'm a big proponent of, you don't have to have your LLC to get started. I want you to have your business structure in place. Okay? I want you to have everything you need. I want you to have your business structure in place. I want you to have your LLC, your EIN, and all the things, right? I want you to have your business bank account. I want you to have your Square. I want you to have all of those things. But you don't have to have all of those things to get started. You do not. And a lot of you are procrastinating. We talked about this the other day. So what's stopping you from doing your business? Is it lack of knowledge? Are you scared of the documents? I get that a lot. I'm scared of the documents. And what happened with this shutdown? And it still ain't completely open. The government is still not completely open. Should be a real wake up call. Don't wait until something happens. Don't wait. There are 4 million notaries. 4 million notaries according to the NNA. And many of you are just notaries and name only. You have the commission, but you don't know how to make money with it. I want you to turn that commission into cash. What could you do with an extra 500, an extra $1,000 per month? Okay, I'm not even saying you got to make 10,000 a month. Can you make it? You can if you really get out here and you get your hustle on. You really could, because it's like three something a day, $335, I think. If you really work, and don't mind traveling, you can make $335 a day. Like for real. That looks like one power of attorney. Let's say 125, 150. Let's say you do a loan signing for 100. That's on the low end. We had 250, and then one more, a couple, like two general notary jobs. Let's say 4 jobs in one day. 350. Do you make 350 a day where you are right now? Do you? What if you only did that 2 times out the week? That's 700. 700 times 4 weeks is $2,800 a month. Could you do something extra with $2,800 a month if you just did 2 full days as a notary? Let's go, people. Let's go. So these are not just numbers I'm just throwing out there. These are factual things that you could do with your business. So I'm going to encourage you, if you have not heard about the Notary Business Success Program, people are making money. A lot of them walking in silence. We just had a quick call yesterday. Shout out to Joe. I'll just say Joe. Doing field inspections, killing the game. He gave us some companies to work with. Which I gave to him actually, but he gave me this one. I think it was on my list. I don't know, because I have a field inspection course. That's how he learned about it. Doing field inspections. So what you pay for 1 month of access to all of the trainings and live coaching every week. Here go B. I don't know what this black stuff is on me. It must be something in my car, because it was on my little cup too earlier. But coaching, there's no way you could get everything you get for $47 a month, or even a $27 package, whichever one you want to start off with. You can start off with 27, then you can increase it to 47, or go up or down. Some people may just want to come for the live sessions, the live trainings. You could do that with the $27 package. So we've made it very affordable, and the information is not watered down. It's our real, actual courses that we sold. At one time, a whole package was like $500. So I try to keep things affordable, because I already know you spent a lot of money other places and you still don't know what to do. You still are unsure how to run your business, unsure how to stamp a paper. And some people are like, well, we teach you more than how to stamp a paper. We teach you more than how to stamp a paper. Let me tell you something. If you don't know how to stamp a paper, you have no business doing business. I see every day in Facebook groups, every day. Jeffrey, Jeff, he was getting ready to head out. I see every day in Facebook groups, people put pictures of of documents that they're actually getting ready to go and do. Not sample documents. These are documents that they're actually getting ready to go and stamp for somebody, and they don't know what to do. And they're like, can somebody tell me what goes here? Are you a Facebook notary? Are you a Facebook notary? Is that how you're learning the business in Facebook? And not, when I say learning the business, I'm using that very loosely. Are you getting documents and then you're going to the client, going to Facebook and say, how do I process this? What goes here? And then you try to go to the client and you think you're going to have $100,000 a year business doing that? Nope. You're not. You're not. I see it all day long. So people put in Facebook, right? They got a signing. They got a power of attorney signing or a loan signing, and they put in Facebook, What goes here? Take a picture of it. Check, 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 check. And they put a picture of it in Facebook. What goes here? And I'm thinking to myself, you should not be out there notarizing nobody's documents. Your state gave you a stamp, but they didn't teach you what to do. They didn't give you a skill. They didn't give you a skill. So we got to learn what we're doing in order to make this money we're talking about. You cannot just go out there. Are you paying your doctor just because he got a you want to, when you're looking for a doctor? Even I read reviews on everything. I don't go any place and I don't look at reviews. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now, I do want to share something else with y'all. And this is just about customer service again. I was trying to sign up with this company or this website called Go High Level. And so it's like an app where you can do all the different things for your business. Social media, literally you can do so much with it. It's just amazing, right? Had a one-on-one call with her, someone from the company. They were supposed to be teaching me how to use the website. So she proceeds to tell me, yeah, if you don't pay like $600 today, I had to sign up for a trial. If I don't pay for the trial period in upfront and sign up for their actual sessions to get my system up and running, then the call was going to end basically. So I said, you mean if I don't pay you $600 today, you're not gonna provide me with any information? She's like, I didn't say that. So then she proceeds to tell me the same thing again, like I am slow. I said, I understood what you said, but I'm just confirming. Are you saying I gotta pay you $600? Her customer service skills were terrible, absolutely terrible. Let me tell you how bad they were. I unenrolled in the free period. I don't want nothing from them. I don't want anything from them. I'm gonna say where I am with my business. Yes, is it gonna affect my business a little bit? And some people may say, even the guy I was hiring on Fiverr to help me with it, he said, "Well, I wouldn't make a whole business decision based on that one person." But it was that bad of an experience. So I say that to say this: with your notary business, if you're trying to get it started, or any business you're in, because I'm gonna go on my tangent about owning something shortly. But any business that you're in, provide excellent service. Treat the people the way you want to be treated. Okay? My dad always said it don't cost nothing to say hello. Her tone was ugly with me. Her everything was ugly. So at the end, I didn't want to do business with them. I don't care if they was giving it to me for free. I'm not doing business with High Level right now. Go High Level is what it's called. I'm not. I left a remark for them. Why was I canceling? I only had it for 2 days. I was so gun ho. I'm about to pay somebody to help me get everything set up, and nope. So when people call you, do you act like you want the business? Can they feel you want the business? My neighbors. Are you like the way you even answer the phone? I'm like, hello. Thank you for calling None Better Mobile Notary Services. This is Kimberly. Speak clearly. Open your mouth. Let them know. Let them feel it. It's an experience. People pay for experiences. How many restaurants have you been to? And you're like, oh man, I love going there because of the ambiance. I love going there because of the decor. I love the drinks there, right? How many times do you make decisions based on just how you feel, right? So it's the same thing in our notary space. Any business you have, make the people feel like you want their business, and don't be fake. People can spot fake a long way off. They can smell it. They can smell desperation. That's why a lot of times I hear some of you ask me about business credit. I am not anti-business credit, but it's not the first thing I tell you to do. Jeffrey, do you remember what you told me to talk about? I forgot the second topic. I know it was pricing. What was the other thing? No, it was something else. I know what it was now. Contacting your clients. Okay, thank you. I got it. I have an appointment that I need to call and schedule. This one is like a TBD. Okay, this is TBD. To be determined. So if you are full-time, a lot of my full-time people ask me, I'm changing the topic while it's fresh. A lot of my full-time people will ask me, and I'm going to come back to business credit. A lot of my full-time people say, hey, Kimmi, I can't get these jobs when other people are getting them. How can I work my business and I work full-time? take TBDs. That means to be determined. That means you and the client, y'all don't have no set time frame. Get it done when you can get it done. Okay? Whatever works best for both of you. So I have one of those that I have to schedule. I called the client yesterday, no answer. I think I left my number, no answer. So today I'm going to text the person. I didn't do it yesterday because I was just tired. I was just tired. So I didn't feel like doing nothing extra. But when I do go in, I'm going to text that person just a quick text and say hello, introduce myself. I'm Kimberly Nunnally. I will be your notary. Trying to schedule an appointment with you. So if you cannot get the person on phone by phone the first time you try, text them. Sometimes you'll have an email. You'll have to email them. So when you get a TBD, again, to be determined, I love those kind of signings, especially for my full-time people and actually anybody, because the client make the appointment together. It's not pre-assigned. So if I can't get there today, it's okay. Usually they'll give you a certain time frame it needs to be completed within. That may be 4 days, 3 days. Typically sooner the better, of course. So I ain't trying to wait till 2 weeks from now. Now I have had that happen where I got a TBD to be determined and I had to schedule it with the client and they were not available for 2 weeks. So I don't take it upon myself and say, okay, I'm gonna just schedule it for 2 weeks out. I let the hiring company know, hey, I have this appointment, but the client is actually out of town, out of the country, wherever they are. I've had that happen a lot of times. The client is out of the country, so they won't be back for 2 weeks. Okay, so you want to let the company know. Now let's go back to business credit. That was my other thing. So business credit, I am not anti-business credit. I am not. But when you all ask me that, well, Kimmy, do you think I should take out a loan to get my printer? Do you think I should take out a loan to get my supplies? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't recommend it. I don't. I don't. What I'd rather you do is take some field inspection jobs, save it up, save up the money you need for your printer. Buy a single tray, and then you can always use Notary Rotary as an. They have an app where you can called Page Sorter. It can sort the pages for you. Now I want you to have a dual tray, but I don't want you going out here and getting all that debt. Notary business don't require all this debt. People be trying to sell you. It just doesn't. Um, you can get started for under $150. Start doing field inspections. Okay, something with quick money. Use your full-time monies. Cut the lattes for a minute if you really want to get serious about your business. Okay, I'm not big on getting all this debt because it's got to be paid back, guys. Sometimes people think, well, I'll get it and put it in my LLC. I'm going to go buy a whole Mercedes Benz or a Land Rover or whatever. I'm going to throw it in my LLC and I ain't got to pay nothing. Excuse me? Do not get it twisted and do not watch all this stuff on Instagram and Facebook, okay? YouTube, okay? People rent these cars. I found out, I didn't know all this. Some of these people that you're watching on Instagram and YouTube and they flexing and doing lifestyle content. It's called lifestyle content, where they show you how well they're doing, right? What kind of cars they're driving, where they live at. They're renting this stuff. So I was watching this guy the other day, and he was just saying how a lot of times some of us are more interested in the person because of what they have versus what they can actually teach us. Think about that. So I'm sitting out here on top of a Mercedes Benz. Y'all like, okay, she balling. Let me listen to her. And that person don't know nothing. We got to change our mindset. Got to change the mindset. Mindset, people. So I'm about to do my little tangent. I've been doing this the last couple months, especially since this shutdown happened. And we're back open. The government is back open. But don't get it twisted. It can happen again tomorrow. Do you have your own business? If it's not notary, what are you doing? And nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I want you to keep your 9 to 5 because I want you to take that 9 to 5 to fund your dream. Okay? You're not gonna hear many people say that. Most people gonna say, "Girl, leave that 9 to 5. You got to put all your energy into your business." I understand you got to put energy into your business, but Rome was not built in one day. So take some of that 9 to 5 money, build your dream. Your dream may not be the notary business. Do you bake red velvet cakes? What do you do? Hey, Sherry. What's up, girlie? Welcome, everybody. I see we got a lot of new people in the room. What's your dream? It may not be notary. For me, I love doing notary. I love it. So I can sit here and talk about that literally all day long. I got stories for days, okay? I love doing notary. Who would have ever thought that? If you'd have asked me 10 years ago what would I be doing, I would have never said I'm a notary instructor and I have a notary business. I love notary. I didn't even know it was a thing. I did not even know it was a thing. So, what do you own? What are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? What do you want to do? If it's not notary, some of you are here because you do want to learn notary, and I get that. It's fine. In addition to notary, what do you want to do? If you didn't choose notary, what other thing would you like to do? A lot of us have hidden passions and dreams, and we don't know how to execute it. There's no one in our life telling us, yes, you can do that. When I wanted to start my daycare, it was so funny. My friends was like, daycare? You don't have no kids. People always underestimate. Your girl don't play. If I want to do something, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it done. I'm that person. And you're that person. Sometimes you just need the right person in your corner. I have people right now in my notary space, in my notary mentorship, that they wouldn't have a business if it wasn't for notary educators. They wouldn't have even known where to start. They wouldn't know where to start. The Start Your Business course takes you literally step by step, how to start your business. They would not know how to structure it, how to get organized, how to do the work, how to do the work. Most people aren't teaching you how to properly notarize documents. But I thrive on that. I love teaching that because I know one, it's important. I'm not just about notary educators is a business. It's a business. Like people get mad at the NNA. I don't get mad at the NNA. You know why? Because NNA is a business. Don't get it twisted. Even though people tell you something is nonprofit, it's always profit. People don't do nothing where they don't make money. Okay. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it what they say, 100, a buck, etc., etc. Hey, Stephanie, people don't do things that don't make money. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. So you can hear the word nonprofit, all this 40 this, 40 that, whatever. It's for profit. Somebody getting paid, okay? Somebody's getting paid. Now, are there some good things happening from a nonprofit? Sure there are. But at the end of the day, the NNA is a business. They're a business. Businesses make money, okay? Notary educators, I do a lot of free stuff, a lot of community stuff, a lot, okay? When I say community, I mean I'm servicing right now 20 plus thousand people on my YouTube channel. Right now I'm sitting here with you free. No one's paying me for this. If you never buy a product or anything, I still gave you gems today, okay? But my point is people don't do something for nothing. And that's not being cynical. That's just facts, especially when it comes to business. I do a lot of volunteer work on the side that brings me joy, brings me satisfaction. So that's why I do it, right? So I'm saying all that to say own something of your own. Own something of your own. And use your money that you're making from your full time job to start your business. Okay? To grow your business. And again, I'm waiting on a few of you. Tell me what is it that you would like to do in addition to notary? What is it? Are you a baker? Do you like doing lawns? Do you want to start a farm? What is it that you want to do? What is it? I'm just curious. What is it that you want to do? My other thing, my other passion that I'm very passionate about is building businesses and helping people to have their own business. I am. I'm very passionate about that. So my new thing, if you have not heard already, is called Creators Club with Kimmi. And in the Creators Club, what we're going to do is I help content creators and entrepreneurs that are interested in making money in this online digital space. A lot of us are tired of driving up and down freeways. Our freeway is what 285. We got 78 is a little freeway. We got 75, right? All these freeways. You got the 405 in California, I-4, I-40. People sick of these freeways. They want to know what can I do in this digital space, but you're unsure how to do it. So I've done all of it. I have a podcast. I have ebooks. I have courses. So I'm going to be teaching those that are interested in the very, very near future how to start all of that on their own, how to use Instagram, how to do TikTok. Okay. So that's my other passion. Notary Educators is not going anywhere. I'm just growing another tree. I got one tree here, and I'm going ready to put another tree right here. I recommend you have something else. What else is it that you're passionate about? I know y'all got some passions. We got these people, all these people here. Thank y'all for liking. Thank you. But we have all these people here today. What are you passionate about? What is it that brings you joy? So again, for me, my other passion is helping people with their business. So I will be helping content creators, those that have smaller channels, learn how to turn their passion into profits. You know, you hear that all the time. It's not just a saying. You could actually turn what you're passionate about into profits. And a lot of you just don't know how to do it, but that's where I'm going to come into place. A lot of you didn't know how to start a notary business, but guess what? Now my people got full-blown notary businesses. Check out the success page. A notary educator, there's a full video on the home page about many that have been successful. Okay, so that's what I do. I help people become successful in the notary space. I could tell you in 5 minutes what you need in your business. I was actually talking to a guy. Me and Jeffrey talked about this recently. Hey guys, welcome. We got a lot of people waking up now, waking up. We were talking the other day about a client experience, another one. We called two people who needed some work done, and one of them, he was just kind of like short, kind of like we were bothering him, like, yeah, what you want, you know. He didn't say that, but that was his attitude. Then the other one answered his phone full blown. Thank you for calling Smith's Plumbing. How may I help you? This is Joe. Okay. Hmm. Y'all know I love me some customer service, right? He had me at hello because I could tell he wanted the business. Excuse me. Prior to even talking to him, I had looked at the his reviews. 5 stars. 5 stars. Typically, I'm not calling somebody with 4.9, 4.7, 4.8. I'm going for 5. We strive for 5. We strive for 5 around here. So anyway, just based on his customer service though, that's who I'm calling. That's who I called. Oh, you know what? I forgot to find out what kind of work he did. I gotta ask the family member I referred him to. So, customer service is. I keep going back to it. It's so important. It's so important. That's how people make decisions. Now I know I'm squirrely. I'm all over the place. Was I missing something else I was supposed to tell y'all and I did not? No one ever told me what their passion was, and I know y'all got some passions in this group. Aside from notary, what else brings you joy? What else would you like to do business wise? What else? Oh, that's why I was telling you about that man again. So when I went to his page, though, he didn't have a website. That was the only thing. Yep, that's the only thing. He did not have a website. He did not have a website. That's why I was talking about him again. So I looked at his page, 5-star reviews, but I went to click for a website and look for it. He didn't have one. Yep, he didn't have a website. I was disappointed. So I was thinking to myself, he needs to be in my creators club. Because I would teach him how to get that website. And just by having a website, he going to get more business. He going to have search engine optimization, right? I would teach him how to show what he does on Instagram. Ooh, guys, I'm so excited. It should be coming out hopefully in my goal was to film over there every day in December. I'm still getting stuff together. Um my goal was to go live on that channel. It's called Creators Club with Kimmi. I'm rebranding it. So like today would have been a good day for me to film on that channel, but I'm not ready to go live over there yet. I got to see what my method is going to be. I'm thinking a couple of different ways I want to do it. So anyway, let me get y'all comments because y'all warming up now. Here come FedEx, so it might be kind of loud. Hold on. All right, let's see. Stephanie says, hey, Stephanie. I need my Google phone number so I know who's calling me. Stephanie, I don't think you were in session this past week. I know you're in mentorship. Were you in the session last week? I don't think so. The whole session was about Google Voice. Well, half of it was about Google Voice, and then the rest of it was coaching. But you were not on there, were you? Go back and watch that video, because we talked about that. Yes, you can. And what I love about Google Voice is that it actually sends you an email message. There's some bees out here. I want to make sure I ain't getting bit. It actually sends you an email message. So check out the Google Voice session that we did last week, and it sends you a message that's completely free, because some people said they are paying for 2 phone lines. And I like to, can't, if I had to do it over, I would keep it separate. I would have my my notary business line with Google Voice, and then I would have my regular number. But I didn't start out that way. So yes, I think you should. That way you know who's calling. So for me, most of the time my phone is ringing. It's my business, you know. And that's why it no matter, I want you to answer the phone, even if you don't recognize the name or number. We always answer professionally. It could end up being one of my friends or somebody whose number I didn't save, but I'm always answering. Thank you for calling None Better Notary, because you'll never know who's on the other line. The one time you say, "Hey girl, what's up?" It's a client, and they're like, "Okay, this is how we answer the phone." Stacy says, "Thanks for all the notary advice." You're so welcome, Stacy. Where are you located? Sherry says she wants to sell stock options as an interest. Okay. Okay. You want to sell stock options. All right. All right. So are you a banker right now? Are you a banker? What are you doing to learn how to sell stock options? What are you doing to learn this business? What are you doing to learn the business? And will you be helping other people sell stock options? What kind of credentialing do you need? I would be asking you all those kind of questions. What kind of insurance do you need? Stephanie, so you were there. So what was unclear about the Google Voice? Did you set it up? What happened? Maybe you're talking about it in the comments here. Coach Kimmi, hey Yolanda, what's up, girlie? And I'm Coach Kimmi with a K, just FYI. Just FYI, everything is a K. It's Creators Club with a Kimmi. So it's Creators Club with Kimmi, all with K's. Creators with a K, Club is with a K, Kimmy's with a K. And that's going to be my little spin over there. All K's. That's my branding. Oh, Virginia. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Sherry says, no, I own some now. Just trying to learn how to sell options on the one I own. Oh, okay. Okay. Y'all know anything about selling stock options? Mm-mm. I don't. And I probably would have had you investigate a little bit more before you actually started getting into it, so you can know what you're doing, right? Similar to this notary business. All roads lead back. But people heard about it. They went out and bought a notary, got their commission, got some supplies. They don't really know what they're doing, right? And you doing stock, girl, you need to make sure you know what you're doing with your money, okay? Because it will get away from you really quick. I'm getting ready to, I think that's going to be one of my goals for 26 too. Of course, I'm starting Creators Club. But I'm also getting ready to get into doing some stocks and stuff, because I got something from my jobs. But I want to put like 150. It's a girl. I think her name is Ashley Fox. I think her name is Ashley Fox. Ooh, don't quote me, guys. And if that's not the right person, ignore her. But she teaches stuff. So I was listening to her on Nehemiah Davis stuff. His name is Neo. Um, and I like the way she kind of teach. And Wall Street Trapper. Are you familiar with any of them? Sherry. Is it Sherry, right? Talking about that. Let me make sure. Yeah, Sherry. Are you familiar with Wall Street Trapper? These are all people that I'm starting to get into when it comes to this investment thing. Again, I'm not serious about it yet. I will be 26. I'm gonna, even if it's $100 a month. That's why you gotta have additional funds coming from somewhere, guys. You gotta have additional monies coming from somewhere so you can do stock options, so you can save money for vacation, so you can save money from your car. If your 9 to 5 check ain't allowing you to do a little bit of everything, you gotta do something else, y'all. You gotta have a backup plan. You gotta do something else. Let me see. Stephanie says, I set it up, but it's not on my business cards. Well, don't worry about how many business cards do you have, Stephanie? Because what you might have to do is what I call just the cost of doing business. If you only have like 100 cards and now you want to use your Google number, then you can do that. You can also have your calls forwarded too on Google. Yeah, you can have your calls forwarded. So that might be an option for you too. if they're calling, but you won't know who's calling, you might just have to get you some new business cards. I mean, Vistaprint don't cost that much, so I would start over if you really want to separate. And it's better to do it now than later. Don't wait 3 years and say, "Oh, I really want everybody calling my Google number like I did." Go ahead and do it in the beginning. Now's a good time to just cut your losses, start over, and order some more cards. Save those for family or something. Sherry saying, "Yay!" I forgot what we were talking about. Why she's saying "yay"? She says she follows Dr. Joyce Watkins. Okay, never heard of her or him. Dr. Boyce Watkins. Never heard of them. Mm-mm. Multiple sources of income, exactly. Yeah, you got to have something else. And when I say multiple sources, Stephanie's saying 500. Oh, you got 500 cards? Yeah, just order some more, Stephanie. This is a good time. Just, don't throw them away. Maybe use them as the last resort, but go ahead and order some with your new number on it. I would just start right now. I'm big on how I want it to end. Let's start it like that. And it's my number one example. Y'all know I'm going to always use this one. If you dating a man or you dating a woman and you start out, you start cooking for them and you start washing clothes and you start doing all this extra stuff and you just trying to do that to impress them and you know that's not how you really are, it's going to come out. Be who you going to be. Just be who you going to be. Either he going to like you, either she going to like you, or they not. Okay? But trying to front like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I love you. You ain't going to do all that stuff. And then you're going to be really upset and they're going to be upset. So I like to have everything start out the way it's going to be. Even with mentorship, I'm very clear. This is how mentorship is ran. Don't get it twisted. Mentorship is you have access to all of the courses, depending on which plan you're in. You come to live weekly workshops, okay? And then we have a group chat for the all-inclusive plan, 7 days a week. You can chat over there with your peers. If necessary, I will assist you with your assignments. I really want to make sure your assignments are perfect. But this is not where you can just sign up for that and then we're going to flip it. I don't even tell you this. I don't flip it on you. I don't suggest you flip it on nobody else. Just be who you're going to be from the beginning. And then I said, well, you can call me anytime you want to. I do not. Because people are trying to text me on the back end while I'm in mentorship. No, it's group mentorship. So we do everything as a group, unless it's where I need to call you about a job, I will call you. I'm very frank. I'm very open. I'm very honest right here. So you always know what you're signing up for when you work with notary educators. It's not a pull, okey doke. Mm-mm. So I suggest that's how you start your business, however you want it to end. That was the whole point of all of that. Start it how you want it to end. Some people have actually had to change their name, right? They had a name. I love that name. And they get with me and they're in coaching and we're talking and chopping it up. And I'm like, I don't think they should use that name. I have to break it to them. I'm their coach. I have to tell them the truth. So they have a decision to make. And they're usually in the beginning stages, right? Beginning stages. It's like, are you going to keep the name and you already know somebody else got your name, right? Even for me, when I was looking up Coach Kimmi, now there's a bunch of Coach Kimmis out there, right? I'm sure. But I did look it up. I didn't find anybody with Coach with a K, Kimmi. If there's another one out there, I'm going to have to go to Coach Kimmi K. I don't know, right? But right now, I didn't find anyone. But I did do a deep search. There are plenty of Coach Kimmis, Coach K. I mean, what you going to do about that? We all got the same name, right? That's just tricky. But I did my due diligence to try to find out if anyone has held my name. So sometimes I get notaries, though, they pick something that's really popular, like Pine Tree Notary. Well, there's a Pine Tree Notary in Georgia, Pine Tree Notary in South Carolina, Pine Tree Notary in Michigan. Everybody got Pine Tree Notary. Well, you might need to change your name, okay? It's just facts. It's just facts. Because I don't want to be typing in Pine Tree Notary, and I want you looking for me, but my friend coming up. You're not going to get any business. So I talk about that all the time. I had one of my mentees when we doing one-on-one sessions, and I had to tell him, hey, I think you need to change your name. He fought me on it forever. And then he actually went ahead and changed it. He realized it was the best thing to do. It was the best thing. I don't want to kill this bee, but I don't want to get stung either. Sorry, that's what I'm looking at. All right, Joanne says, so yeah, just order some more cards, Stephanie. Let's go ahead and roll out the door the way we want it to end, okay? Hey, welcome everybody. I see we got a lot of new people. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. We talk all things notary. I talk about other stuff too, but it is a notary channel. But I do talk about other stuff. Let me see. We got some stuff going on in my chat. I can't answer that right now. Okay. Joanne says, can field inspections be done on the weekends? Yes. Yes, Joanne. And actually, check out my field inspection course if you have not. It's so funny because I just released the mystery shopping course last week. I even have a mystery shopping course now, y'all. I put it out last week, 2 weeks ago. The next day, one of our mentees got her first job. Couldn't believe it. It was on a Sunday. Yeah, I released it on a Friday. She got the call on Saturday. She went out on Sunday. So yes, mystery shop. Lawn signings happen on Sundays. In case you didn't know, mystery shopping, field inspections, everything is 7 days a week, guys. This world don't stop. Not like back in the day when I was younger. Everything was Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. It wasn't no weekend, nothing. No weekend, nothing. Okay. Now everything is 7 days a week. I'm 7 days a week. I'm live 7 days a week. Not quite, but almost. Because I didn't go live yesterday. I had so much going on yesterday. I could not. But anyway, yeah, everything is 7 days a week now. So you can do loan signing 7 days a week. I get closings on Sundays. Now Sundays usually I charge a little bit more. Usually, and they already know it's gonna be more when they come out in the evenings. People, that's why my full-time people are often asking me, well, how do I start the business full-time? You start the business full-time by taking evening jobs, taking weekend jobs. Okay, there are other people like notaries that work 9 to 5. That's all they do. They've been doing this for a long time, so they're very picky about what assignments they take. But for the rest of us, if you especially trying to be about it, if you're trying to do this thing full time, that's why I say, if you really want to do it full time, can you make $335 a day? That's $10,000 a month. Yes. How? Apostille, loan signing, field inspection, mystery shopping, ink fingerprinting. Okay. Boom. Loan signing, general notary. It's so many different things that you could be doing, but you got to put the work in there. I cannot just cut your head open and stick the information in there for you. The ones in my group that are really excelling, I know who's doing the coursework, who's doing it. Like Stephanie, she's taking time to do her business cards. She's taking time to make sure they're correct. She already knows she's gonna have to order some more after she didn't spend 500. Order 500. Shout out Stephanie for getting it done. Okay, she's right here in the chat. We're talking right now. So she already know to be the most beneficial for her business to really win. Let me go ahead and put that Google number on my cards. Yeah, I bought 500. I'm about to take a loss on number, whatever. That's a business boss. Go Stephanie. Go Notary Educators in the house. Okay. You too can be a part. Check it out, notaryeducators.com. I'll tell you about mentorship in a minute, but I want to answer some more of your questions. Okay. Most of the signing texts I receive are on the weekends. See, Stephanie, girl, Stephanie, come on, Stephanie, come on through, Stephanie. So Stephanie is a prime example. She's in mentorship. Okay, this is not rehearsed. She just happened to be here. And what does Stephanie say? Most of the texts she gets are on the weekends for signings. So what's stopping you? A lot of people say, well, they only come out on Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. That is the falsest thing, the fakest, liest. I can't even get the word. Not true, people. You got to learn this thing for yourself. You got to get in the room where it's happening. Okay? You got to get in the room where it's happening. Stacy, do you plan to focus on general notary or loan signing? What are your steps there? What are you working on? Okay? So let me tell you about mentorship. I'm going to get the rest of your comments really quick. So for mentorship, you have two options right now. You have the $27 entry point or $47. $27 gives you access to my 5 major courses. Notarize like a pro, pricing your services, specialty course, and it's 4 of them. Marketing. Okay? That's all you need. Build your business. That's your main foundation. Plus, for $27 per month, only a $27 per month investment, you get to come to the weekly live sessions. And they're live, literally. We meet every week for coaching / mentorship. training. Okay, that happens every week, never fails. Or you have the $47 option where you get access to all of that plus field inspection, mystery shopping, apostilles. And these are not watered down courses. These are not mini courses. These are the real course. It's not stacked with a lot of modules. Gives you what you need to get in and get out. Get started making money. Okay. That's what we're all about over here. I'm not trying to give you 1,500 modules so you can, be stuck with me forever. Now, there are people that stay in our mentorship for years. We got people been with us for 3 years because it's an investment in your business. Literally every single week, we're learning something. I'm learning something. My business has grown. As I grow, you grow. When I learn something, I tell you. When you learn something, you tell me. Each one teach one. We are all growing together, literally. And I'm humble enough to say that it was a card, the Google card that I talk about a lot. Shout out Mr. Kent. I always have to say that. I already knew about the card. I already knew about it, but I just wasn't using it. Mr. Kent was using it. So he came to session one night. He told us about it. You think I ordered mine that night? I ordered one for me, one for Jeffrey. My reviews have doubled. My reviews have doubled because I send the link, but when I pull out my Google review card, people are looking like, oh, all I got to do is scan it. May I have that? It just looks professional. Let's go, people. Let's go. You can download the free notary supply checklist at notaryeducators.com, okay? Whole checklist, and it's on there, the Google review card. So even if you're not a part of Notary Educators, download the supply list because there's stuff on there that you're going to be like, oh, I wish I had that. When it comes to dealing with patients that have arthritis, I got special ink pens that I use from Amazon, okay? Check out the supply list. It's completely free, okay? All right, let's go back to your comments. So thank you, Stephanie, for being transparent here. Stacy says, work from my Google page are mostly weekends when others are closed. And Stacy's right. So, guys, this is not just Kimmi sitting up here just feeding you a whole bunch of pipe dreams. I'm telling you reality. Your girl is open right now. I'm open 7 days a week. And Stacy's right. Most of my calls come from Google. That's why we're big on having that Google page set up. We're very big on that. Why? Because we already know most of your calls don't come from Google. Okay? And then even when you're thinking about that, there's a Google My Business course. So you have the two entry points, 27 or 47 for a mentorship. But if you're not ready for mentorship, you're like, Kimmi, I really just want to do it on my own. No worries. You can use coupon code Friday today. Today is Saturday, I know. But I do have a coupon code. You can use coupon code Friday for 70% off the self-paced courses. That's going to be the mystery shopping, the field inspection, apostille, notarize like a pro. You can see the whole course library. So I ain't got to go through all 17 of them. I think it's 17 courses. But you can pick and choose which one you want. Coupon code is Friday if you're watching this, okay? If you're watching this, it's coupon code Friday and you can get 70% off. That puts most of the courses around 40 something, 30 something, 30 to 50 bucks, I guess, something like that. Coupon code is Friday. Not valid on the mentorship. Now, mentorship is just what it is. It's 27 or 47. I'm not going to go any lower on that. And that's what Jeffrey wanted me to talk about too earlier. I talked about it a little bit, but again, when I go, you only want, how do I put this nicely? You can try to keep going lower and lower and lower and lower and trying to just get people in something or sell your, get them to get your notary service. The person that you keep going all the way down to like, give it to me for free. When you pay attention, you pay. When you pay money, you pay attention. It's just as simple as that. So you don't even want everybody. We don't even want everybody in our notary educators. We don't want people that's problematic. We don't. We want people that are like-minded, trying to grow their business, interested in being professionals, not trying to be nitpicky. We are not those people on the Facebook. In some of the groups, not all of them, but some of them can be kind of harsh. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're a loving community. So if that is you, where you are problematic and you want to be drama and all that, we don't do that over here. This ain't Housewives for Atlanta. We're not doing that. We are professionals. We are professionals. So we start with our group. We don't allow profanity. I don't cuss. I ain't gonna say I never slip and say nothing because I ain't perfect, right? I'm not gonna say that. But I'm just saying, we're not those people. You ain't coming over here rah rah and doing all that. No, no. So we don't even want everybody. So if you can't, you know, be at a certain level, sorry. Remember, it used to be a jacket called members only. Everybody couldn't afford that, you know? So, not that what you pay equates to how you're going to act, but then sometimes it does. Real talk. Real talk. I'm going to keep it always what they say, 100 or a buck. Yeah, sometimes it does. So, we don't even want everybody in the program. You know, we want professionals, those that are trying to grow their business, those that are really interested in learning the business. Not a whole lot of rah rah. Mm-mm. Your girl don't do rah rah. I ain't got time. I'm trying to build a empire. All right. So back to Stacy's point though, for my full time people especially, or anybody that's actually working something else, there are assignments, there are jobs on the weekend. So what's stopping you now? What's stopping you now? Thank you. I love y'all. Thank you, Stephanie. That's so sweet. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's been our pleasure to help you in your business too. Yeah. Stacy says she wants to do both loan signing and general notary work. Yep. So again, if you really want to be about it, I got a few more minutes. We got a lot of people that just joined. I will take y'all questions for a few more minutes. I told you about mentorship. There is a Start Your Notary Business book if you're brand new to notary educators. Hey, Roberto, how you doing? There is the Start Your Business book if you're brand new with us and just want to get a feel for how the notary industry works. There's one for each state. Every state has your own book. You can get that at notaryeducators.com also. And just join us in one of the mentorship programs. Either one, we all one big family. It's not like the $27 people meet over here, the $47 people meet over there. No, we all meet together and we meet every week. Okay? We meet every week. I'm trying to put some things together so I can bring both communities together. I'm trying to see what that could look like. Um, I'm really trying to process that because I want everybody to be together. Everybody can't be in a group chat. The only reason I keep the group chat separate like I do is because if we're talking about apostilles, you don't have any point of reference with apostilles and you don't have any training on that, I can't teach you in the chat how to do an apostille. Okay? So I don't know, do I want to have I'm working on it to have the community on Kajabi. That's where our courses are held. I am watching these bees, y'all. I'm working to have the courses how have the one community there, and then the group chat could eventually just be for those that need help with their assignments, because that's what we do in a group chat too. So we're also, while we're helping you find your business card or something like that, then we help you if you're stuck on an assignment and you don't know what goes in a space. Instead of you going to Facebook or instead of you reaching out to the signing company, I want you to start with your mentors first. Let us help you, because a lot of times we're going to ask the signing companies questions and it gives vibes like, oh, she's a newbie, she should know that. Well, if you're trying to go out there and guess it on your own, it kind of make you look crazy with the signing companies. They're gonna help you through it, but they talking about you behind your back. They like, she's a newbie, she don't know. Alert, alert. Whereas I'm like, don't go to the signing company first. Drop it in the group chat. Let us help you. If it's something that I feel like, you know what, you really need to go to the signing company and confirm what they want, I will tell you that. The group will tell you that. But I always like you to start with us first, because like I said, it just gives vibes like they don't know what they're doing. And I don't want you to even be presented like that when you're dealing with signing companies. Hey, everybody, welcome. We got so many new people with us right now. Come on, guys. I'm gonna hang out as long as y'all here, because y'all know I can't leave when the people start coming on the live. I gotta talk to you when we live. That's better. I get your comments. I try to answer them, but ain't nothing like live. Okay. Oh, look at Stephanie. Her hobby is actually gardening. So Stephanie, I mean, and again, no pressure, but when I do come out with Creators Club, Would you be willing to teach other people about gardening? What is it that you like about gardening? You know, is it a certain type of flower? You can have a whole YouTube channel, ebook, course. That's my thing when I start Creators Club. I'm going to take you from beginning to end with one product, one service, how you can turn that one passion into money, that one passion. So it might be gardening, for example. And let's just say you work with gardenias, right? And you know all about gardenias, or you have some of them in your plant. Can you walk around and show us on the camera, hey, this is what a white one looks like. This is what a pink one looks like. You know, this is the smell of it. You know, another video would be like, you let me tell you what a gardenia smells like. Let me show you how to prune it. You see how that one thing she just told me how I'm gonna take that business and we're gonna blow it out the water, okay? I will have her doing all kinds of stuff. She can write her own little ebook. This is how I handle my garden, okay? Gardening with Stephanie. Come on, people. Come on. Your girl is passionate about business, okay? It don't take me but 5 minutes. I'm telling you. That wasn't even 5, okay? I just read what she said. Let's go. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. You see what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that? I need to be over on my other channel right now, but I'm gonna hang out with y'all a little bit more because I'm not ready to go over there yet. When I go over to the Creators Club, I gotta be like I am on Notary. It's either all or nothing. Hey people, we got so many people joining me. Come on, what's your question? But I'm about to start doing Creators Club, y'all. It is coming. So Joanne says, my dream is to start a daycare. I have 7 kids of my own. I love kids. Wow, Joanne, you do love children. So I would say you start with a home daycare. I would say you start with a home daycare. That's how businesses get started. You can even eventually, if you want to have an actual daycare, you can have that. But my focus is going to be to helping you to get digital money. So what does that look like? Joanne loves doing a daycare. How to start a daycare. Watch me with my kids as we start a daycare. Okay. Um, and then from there you're gonna write a quick little ebook. So I got you covered from beginning to end. You're gonna have a website if you want to have your actual physical, kids coming into your home. Have a website so they can find you, right? Because I didn't even have a website when I had my daycare. I did not, guys. That was 15 years ago. 15? Almost 15. Oh my God, it was longer than that. Oh, wow. Oh, that was almost 20. I didn't even have a website. And I did very well. I had my daycare for 4 years. I didn't even have one. So nowadays, I would tell you to have a website. So all of my courses I have, you can look at the site. Y'all can go look at it. It's creatorsclubwithkimmi.com. Okay, creatorsclubwithkimmi.com. And everything is with a K. Creators with a K, club with a K, with Kimmi with an I. Creatorsclubwithkimmi.com. I might need to change that website, but that's what it's going to be for now to make it a little simpler. But creatorsclubwithkimmi.com, and you can see the course library that I have coming out, but it's going to take you through everything to start your business, whatever it is. Even for you, just say you didn't want to go all out with the digital space, then that would look like me helping you set up your website, though, your business structure, coaching you on marketing, how to get kids for your daycare. You see, girl, tell me what y'all think so far. Now, I need y'all feedback because y'all been with me here for a minute and I done coached 2 people already. What are your thoughts? How y'all think my Creators Club with Kimmi gonna go? Put a 1 if you think it's gonna blow out the water, or like 0, girl, I would think about it twice. I'm prepared for the zeros, but put a 1 if you think, Kimmi, you got this. Or stars, I don't know what y'all could put. Let me know. Thumbs up. Give me something to let me know what y'all think Creators Club gonna do. Because this is what I'm going to be doing on Creators Club, what I'm doing right here, right now, helping you with your business. Stephanie says, thank you, guys. Stephanie says, yes, please help me. I love plants and veggies. I'm cooking my collards for Thanksgiving. Even that, while you cooking them collard greens, girl, we running a video. We got the camera going. You don't need no fancy equipment. Guys, oh my God, I cannot wait. Even with that, that's how cooking with Stephanie going to come about. What? And we leaving money on the table, guys. I'm all about that digital money. Your girl go out here and stamp papers all day long because I enjoy it. And that's another part of my business, right? We ain't cutting strings. We ain't gonna say, okay, I got all this coming from over here. I'm not gonna do that. I don't need that money. No, because when this ain't going good, I got this to come back on, right? So I ain't saying do this and cut the other stream off. Even if you're a notary, keep your notary business, but on the side, start doing your cooking channel. Okay? You may not be passionate enough to talk about um notary on a YouTube channel. But sounds like Stephanie could talk about gardening on YouTube and she could be out there stamping some papers. You see what I mean? You may not be passionate about notary, but you're passionate about something else. Now, in my case, I'm blessed because I could talk about both because I love business. You see what I just did here in 5 minutes for each of y'all? That's what I'm getting ready to do on Creators Club, and I really need to start that ASAP. I was waiting for, what am I waiting on now? What am I waiting on now? What am I waiting on? I actually got the journals sneak peek because y'all so cool. Sneak peek. Hold on. Sneak peek. Sneak peek. Because y'all so cool hanging out with me on a Saturday. Hold on. Sneak peek. Sneak peek. I want y'all opinion. Jeffrey, you in the house? I think he's still outside. I want to make sure. You know you got to make your presence known. Sneak peek. Sneak peek. Hold on, guys. Sneak peek. Sneak peek. Sneak peek. Just because y'all been hanging out with me. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Okay. Creators Club is coming, right? Let me show y'all. Let me get y'all comments. I'm going to show y'all. Hold on. Ariberto says, what do you think about multiple businesses in a SUV or van, different types of business? What do you think about a multiple business in an SUV? What do you mean? What are you trying to start? What kind of business, Ariberto? When you say multiple businesses in an SUV, like what are you trying to transport people? Tell me what you're trying to do. Sign up for Creators Club with Kimmi YouTube. It used to be Business Life with Kimmi. Okay, let me see. Stephanie says, clarify your question for me. Stephanie says, I've been thinking about this and encouraged, but I have not done anything. I need this motivation. Yes! And that's what Creators Club is going to do for you. It's going to motivate you. So let me show y'all my stuff, right? And hopefully this motivates you too. So you know your girl don't play. That's my new book. Start your business today. It's not that complicated. And you see Creators Club? That's my logo my friend made for me. So this is it, Creators Club. So hold on. So that's the book. That's going to be the book everybody can use. It's for all businesses. And I created these journals. Look at that. Start your business. Now, there are journals for your notary business, but this is for start my new Creators Club. And inside of these, it's going to have like people for you to be able to put your income, your expenses, your notes, what you're going to talk about on your podcast, your YouTube channel. So I'll just give y'all a sneak peek. I'll just give y'all a sneak peek. We're going to start wrapping up. What else we got here? Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, I'm excited. And I'm really excited because my new brand colors for Creators Club, I'll be able to use more pink. And I was thinking about only wearing pink. Only wearing pink. Like Sally Jesse Raphael used to only wear red, you know, with her eyeglasses and stuff. I was thinking about only wearing pink. But I love my colors. So I don't know that I want to just box myself. I was getting ready to order like 10 pink shirts or go find me 10 pink shirts. But I don't know. I'm still undecided about that part too. But I am getting ready to start doing that. And I pray for each of you for real that you just step outside the box, you know? Start this business, notary business, and do your notary business again to fund your other business. So you're not limited, you know, and it keeps your brain working too, you know? So I want you all to do what makes you happy. And I want you to do notary because I know notary can be very lucrative. If I didn't start my notary business, I wouldn't have nothing else because I never thought about doing nothing else. I never even thought about doing a business, another business. I do business very well. Heriberto says like credit repair business mixed with notary signing and other types of business because I have insurance experience also. So you can put all of that because all of it's kind of business related, right? With credit repair, though, and this is the thing about it is, let's say, for example, let's use Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, I did not know they sold sausage. Sausage. I did not. I thought they literally only had chicken. Because that's all they offer, right? They advertise chicken. I've never seen them advertise a sausage patty. So one day we were there. I said, y'all got bacon, no, sausage, egg, and cheese, and they got bacon. I think they even have bacon. I did not know that. They're known for chicken. They're known for chicken, right? So the same thing with you. If you're going to be known for credit repair, especially if you're going to start walking in this digital space, we call that niching down. You got to pick one thing, right? Not that you can't eventually go and do other things, but when you first get started, you got to kind of pick one. So if we're growing your YouTube channel, let's just say, or in this digital space, I'm talking about making digital money when you're asleep, passive income. If we're talking about that, and today you're talking about credit repair, tomorrow you're talking about I sell insurance, the next day you're talking about notary, well, who are you? What do you do? I can talk about these different things now because you know me. You know Coach Kimmi from Notary Educators, right? So it's okay for me to introduce a little bit. And even on this channel, if you notice, I just kind of casually mention it because I'm just sharing with you what I do. But when I go on my new channel, I won't be talking about notary over there because they're going to be confused. Coach Kimmi, I came over here because you said you could help me make digital money, but now you're telling me about loan signing. I don't know what that is. That's not what I came to you for. So we kind of got to niche down. And if you want to do all these different things, there's nothing wrong with it. But let's focus on maybe this month, credit repair, right? We're going to build that out. Then the next month, we'll work on building out this, building out my insurance. Because you try to talk about too much, it's like gumbo soup. What do you got? You just throw it in the pot. Sometimes people do that. After Sunday, they cook that nice chicken, and now the next day they ain't got nothing to do with it, so they just throw some veggies in the pot. You see what happened? Y'all didn't all did that before. So that's what I would recommend. Again, I'm not trying to talk about too many things because people can't handle it. Our attention span is really short these days. Really short. Let me get y'all comments. So even now when you telling me, Roberto, what you want to do, I'm kind of still like, so what's your main focus? What is the truck gonna say? We were talking about vans initially. You were asking me about vans and cars and stuff. So I'm trying to see what does all that have to do together. So if I'm saying that, and I could be your potential customer, right? I'm standing here like, what is he asking me? What I'm trying to coach you. I can't even coach you on one specific thing because we're all over the place. So not that we can't do all these things. That's where your multiple streams and multiple interests comes from, right? But we got to kind of hone in and pick one. All right. Joanne says, Phil, typo. Let me see what was Joanne talking about back here really quick. Daycare. That might be from a while back. Okay. Let's see. Deborah, your website is beautiful. I would love to have your mentorship. Oh, thank you, Deborah. It's coming soon, hon. I'm gonna do I'll keep y'all posted. Y'all gonna be the first ones to know. I'll keep y'all posted. Thank you. I'm still working on that website actually. So, and that's the other thing. I gotta finish the website. I got it. So this is the thing nowadays when you're walking in the digital world, guys. Just one more tip. Digital, what I'm getting ready to teach you, if you join me over there, or your notary space, people looking for your website. I told a story, this happened a couple weeks ago. It was a client, he chose my business, but barely. He picked me because I had a website. And when he looked at my website, it was like, who is this girl? He wanted to pick my competitor. I'm going to show you because it's on the table. It just happens to be here. This is my business card. That's my business card, right? My competitor, her face was bigger. He loved that about her card. He said, but I picked you because of your website. She didn't have a website on hers. And I know who he was talking about. So I said, she got a website. I said, she got a website. And so when I redo these cards, now I'm not going to redo these because I got 2,000. I'm not going to redo these. I'm not. But when I redo them, I'm going to follow his example. I'm going to follow his suggestion rather. So you see how small we are? I could take us bigger. I could make us bigger. But he picked me because of the website. So that's why Creators Club, one of the reasons I haven't started it yet, because I got to finish the website. It's 99% there, but I got to come a little bit more with that website. So, and again, like my other website, and it's almost done. When you look at Creators Club, it look like the girl knows what she's talking about. Because I do. But anyway, so even for your notary business, I used to teach that. I used to say, you don't need a website right away. And you don't. Okay? Let's be clear. You do not need a website right away. Sometimes we like, I got to wait till I get a website. Like I said earlier, I got to wait till I get the LLC, EIN. I like standing here talking to y'all. So I could be loosey-goosey. I'm in the kitchen. I was trying to see if I need a little more light. I'm good because I'm about to wrap it up anyway. But anyway, what I was saying is, you don't have to have everything to get started. You don't. Let's just go and add to it. And then before you know, you got the whole dinner cooked. Okay? Yes, Deborah, I will be looking for you. Thank you again for your feedback, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I got to get that website a little bit tighter, and I'm going to roll it out. I'll let y'all know when I do. Sounds good. You got me hungry. I know, but, between food and allergies and relationships, I mean, people understand that more than anything, right? Deborah says, does the notary business offer a website? We do not have a website that's included. We will help you build the website. If you want us to, we can build it for you. Not help you, we actually build it for you. It's just quicker. I have some tips in there for you. In the Creators Club, in my new program, I do have a website course. That's for people who want to build it themselves. So I'll tell you right now, though, Deborah, what we do. So we'd be more than happy to help you with it. It is on notaryeducators.com. But what we recommend is using GoDaddy. Okay? A lot of people want to use Wix and WordPress and all these other things. And you can use those. Okay? You can. And there's even a free one with Google Sites. I think it's still free. Okay? But be cautious because you get what you pay for. And it's a nice site, but you got to know how to work it. GoDaddy is the most user-friendly. And now you can build the whole doggone thing with AI. So I'm getting into AI too a lot, guys. My new thing I'm doing over there on my new channel is a lot of AI because there's so many things you can do. People want to write courses. They want to write ebooks. And you may have the thought, but you don't have the whole word thing to put together. No worries. AI got you. Kimmi got you. Yeah, so you can build your website, though, with GoDaddy. You can start out with the simplest plan. You don't have to collect payments with them. You can just really like a billboard. That's what you can use a landing page. Now, the difference between a landing page and a website, really quick, because I had a landing page with Google forever, but it doesn't really get the traction that a website gets because a website is searchable. Your landing page is just that you landed there. Boop. Your website got you on the island and you doing a whole tour and everything. All right. Deborah says, that was the question that I was truly asking. Oh, yeah. So we will build it for you. Yep. We will build it for you. So the whole package is there on the website, notaryeducators.com. Yes, we can build it based on your notary business. You have a couple sessions that we meet with you. One in the beginning, and then you give us all your requirements, your colors, your pictures, and everything. And then we'll give it back to you. We'll do like another handoff. And the reason we recommend GoDaddy is because if you don't want to maintain it, which we recommend you learning a little bit about it so you can maintain it yourself. And that's part of why I've not moved my websites or anything anywhere, because I need to be able to maintain my stuff. If I got to change something, I don't want to pay somebody every time I get ready to make a change. So with GoDaddy, though, you learn just your basics. You should be able to maintain it because you won't be having that many changes typically. Once you get your website set up, you ain't got to change like I do. Now I have to make more changes because I got to change out the schedule every month for notary educators. I got to change out if I offer a new product, if I upload a new whatever, So So, but typically the average person won't have to change so much. So once we build it for you, you good to go. Okay. So you can look at that at notaryeducators.com and we will help you build the website. But GoDaddy, what I was going to say is that they have 24-hour customer service. So, for example, as you're learning it, say, for example, we build it for you, we give it to you, you decide, I want to add such and such. Well, we don't mind a one-off, especially if you're in mentorship, you just drop it in the chat. Hey, guys, how do I change this? And we all got you, right? Because most of us are using GoDaddy because that's what we recommend. It's just easier. So we'll walk you through it as a group, something basic. But other than that, call GoDaddy because they got 24-hour customer service. It's included, and they're very nice. Very nice. I've never really had a problem with them. Well, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Y'all got any more questions? Because we got a few people that just joined. I hate to leave when we got so many. So what other, and thank you for all the feedback, guys. Y'all coached me today. And I appreciate the feedback. I really do. So I'm getting ready to roll that out. But I will show, oh, I put it up. I'll show you later. Because I already put that up. But y'all can look on the website and see the journals and stuff. Any last minute questions? Because I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. This was very productive for myself too. I got coached by the community. Thank you guys. Each one teach one. Anything else? Bye, Eriberto. See you soon. You're welcome. Anything else before I get out of here? Yeah, one more second. Deborah says, thank you so much for explaining how things are done. Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. And we got some cute websites being built. I ain't gonna lie. Alexis does our websites. Alexis is our other trainer. And she does most of the Google pages, helping people get their Google page set up. She'll have a session with you on that. We have a course. But once you do the course and you still feel like, you know what, I want somebody to actually do it for me, she'll do it for you. So she's very good at that. And very quick. Like usually a 3-day turnaround on your website. Yep. Guys, we got so many people. If y'all got some questions, let's go. Let's go. Yolanda, you're welcome, Yolanda and Deborah. You guys are so welcome. And Stephanie, everybody, thank you all for hanging out today, for real. It's been my pleasure as always. All things notary, notaryeducators.com. Again, if you're looking for a single course, the mystery shopping or anything, you can use coupon code Friday, even though it's Saturday. Coupon code Friday for 70% off, okay? And that's off for all the courses, not the mentorship. Mentorship is only $27 or $47, so I'm not going to discount that. Nope. But the individual courses, you own them forever. 70% off, coupon code Friday, okay? All right, guys. Well, I'm out of here. On behalf of Notary Educators with Coach Kimmi, it's been my pleasure. I wish you all a great day, okay? Much success to you. Bye. Bye, Stephanie.